Hi, I'm here today with one of the investors inside of CGP named Tobias. And without further ado, I would directly say, Tobias, please tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm Tobias. I'm 37 years old and live in Germany. I'm self-employed in the medical field and I joined Crypto Gameplan 6 months ago.
Nice, thank you. Before joining Crypto Gameplan, what was like your biggest frustration or fear regarding the crypto market?
I have been in crypto since the bull market in 2021, and I always had the problem that I seem to be too late entering projects or token, and I built a portfolio of altcoins. I had no risk management, so I was overexposed to altcoins in 2021. I made gains on paper, but I didn't cash out, the typical mistake. And then, the prices went down again and I didn't have any profits. And I never knew when to buy coins, when to sell coins. I used vague methods, which still left me just hoping to break even with my positions. And all this changed.
Got it. Was there like a specific breaking point or moment that made you realize you couldn't reach your goals, whatever the goals are, on your own?
Yeah, when my portfolio really went down a lot, it went down like 50-60%, and I was really frustrated and I was fed up just waiting for it to go up again or break even, just hoping, never knowing when will it be? Will it be this year? Will it be next year? Should I sell or should I just hold my positions? And then I thought, okay, I need something different. I need help.
Got it. Was there like other programs that you have tried or methods that you have tried, and why do you think they didn't give you the results that you were looking for?
I was in a program which was good as well, like for the basics. Like when I started in 2021, I was an absolute beginner. I just watched YouTube videos and then bought coins on a recommendation. And I learned a lot, like fundamental analysis and tokenomics. So I had the basics, but there were still so many, missing points, like as I said, risk management and which coin to buy. So I knew, okay, I had to go to the next level. This was just the beginning.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, risk management is like a big thing, right? Like a lot of people out there think they're doing risk management if they said like stop losses and stuff like this, but it's way more than that. Got it. Now, when exactly did you join CGP, and what was like the main reason you finally pulled the trigger?
I joined 6 months ago. I joined the platinum model, and I watched your YouTube videos and Instagram videos, and I just thought it's so obvious. Like you were talking about relative strength, and I was always like comparing my tokens to euros or US dollars. And I just thought, okay, why am I holding altcoins which are performing worse than Bitcoin or Ethereum? Like I have far more risk and less reward. And I thought, okay, this is so obvious. And then I watched more videos and I thought, okay, this is a different approach to the one I know. Also like friend following and not just like you have a portfolio and hope. And then I thought, okay, I'll just contact you and see what you have to offer.
Got it. Now, once inside, was there like, or what was like the most surprising thing you have learned? Like, obviously, we already talked about like relative strength on our social media, but was there anything else where you would say, okay, this is like extremely surprising and you hadn't heard that anywhere else?
The systems you build and the systems you teach using multiple different indicators on different charts. And I never used any indicators, to be honest. And that was totally new to me. And now that I have worked with the systems, it's absolutely, it's so amazing. It gives you so much structure and clarity. So that was actually the most surprising and most maybe beneficial aspect.
Got it. Yeah, 100%. I totally understand that. I would say everyone who is not saying this on those interviews, they haven't built like this system to that point yet. All right. Now, when it comes to like the community and also the support that you receive from Jack and me, how would you just compare that to other groups you have been in?
Absolutely excellent and spot on. In the other course I joined, it was like more, it wasn't that individual. So you didn't have this one-on-one. I was like in a routine, just consuming videos, but not taking action. And now when I have a question, when I have an issue, I can just ask, I get an answer like probably in minutes or maybe a few hours. I get a weekly task, which is individual. So I can say, okay, I'm working on this and that. What should I do next? Or what can you give me feedback? And even like not once a week, but I can just write and say, here, I've finished my task. Can you have a look and give me feedback? And you get like so valuable feedback on your tasks so that you can like just improve all the time. You work, you test out, you get feedback, and you improve your systems or whatever you're working on. Yeah. And the community as well. You can ask questions. We discuss topics. We compare our systems and see, okay, what are you doing? Maybe what can I learn from the other guys? Yeah. So it's really, really supportive.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Now, when you think back to the moment you joined, or to the moment before you joined actually, was there anything that almost held you back? And now that you're in for already 6 months, what would you say to your past self about that doubt?
To be honest, I was struggling a bit with a price, with the investment. It was like, for me, it was really the most I paid for a course ever.
Yeah.
And like in retrospective, it's absolutely worth the money even more. It was the best investment decision I ever made.
Oh, I'm happy to hear this.
The best online course, like not even in finance, but like I've done so many online courses, like even in the medical field or whatever. It's been the most engaging journey I've ever had, and I've learned such a lot, and it's improved like my everyday routine and structure and stress level so much. So it's worth every euro or dollar. Yeah.
I'm very glad to hear this, 100%. Now, obviously, like we have been talking about a lot of things, but when you look at your investment journey specifically, how did CGP transform that?
It gave me a lot more structure. Like over the months, I have built a routine. Jack posts a daily game plan. So like every day he gives like maybe 15 to 30 minutes, an update on the current situation of the markets, but not only crypto, like macro and TradFi. And he's totally transparent also with his portfolio, with his investment decisions. So I learned a lot of that, just like watching it every day, really every day. And at the beginning, I didn't understand everything. Like he was talking about funding rates and open interest, and I thought, okay, never heard of that. So over the time, I learned more, and like I'm copying that now. So I do my daily game plan every day now too, and then I watch Jack's, and then I compare. And I've added my own stuff too. So a lot more structure, then a lot more. How should I call it? Like I know when to buy or when to sell, or when to stay in cash or go risk on. I actually never thought about this in the past. Like there are times just to stay in cash, not to go risk on. And also when do I go out of the market to cut my losses? So that I maybe lose 1% or 2% and not 30% or 20%. So it's given me a lot of clarity. Yeah, that's actually the main things. Yeah.
Got it.
And maybe also the work ethic. So as I said, it's so engaging. I'm so motivated. I enjoy. I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do is do my routine. And also, like you want to learn. You want to invest work every day to get better, to improve your systems. And I never had that before. So it was like, okay, watch the video and then maybe do nothing for a week. And so here's really, you want to do it. Yeah? You are willing to do it every day.
Yeah, we keep up the motivation. And
Yeah.
I have to say, like, you are also one of the guys who are like always on point when it comes to their tasks and stuff like this. So it's also like it's a two-sided spiral. When you put in the work and you build up that momentum, it's easier to stay in that momentum and to stay motivated because you see progress, right? But if you get out of it, it's like hard to see. Like everyone else is making progress, you're not, and then you're like we have one or two guys where we have to kick their asses from time to time, so they stay on track. And gladly, we don't have that with you. Now, could you maybe share like a specific win, whether that's like a specific portfolio move or a successful trade or just like the mental clarity of having a plan?
I mean, the markets were very choppy the last few months. So my portfolio went down a few percent, but I think the most impressive move or not move was when I started, I was in altcoins. And as I said, I was like already 50% down in average. And after like learning like for 1 or 2 months, well, actually it was 1 month because it happened in October, the crash. I think was it on the 10th of October? Yeah. And I have never witnessed it in real life, like this crash, and it was so exciting because like maybe 1 week before this happened, I switched positions. Like Jack said on his daily game plan, he's going risk off. So the only coin I held was Bitcoin, which also had a drawback, but it was like only a few percent. And if I would have stayed in my old positions, it would have wrecked me. It would have totally wrecked me.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, this was the best move because it wasn't like, okay, I was like 200% up, but I lost nearly nothing. So it was a big win, actually. And just like witnessing this crash and the other guys and Jack, they were also like texting, and Jack said it was so helpful. He just said, okay, now get your funds off the exchanges, and here now is the opportunity. This token dropped like 70%. If you got funds, quickly buy and then sell after. So it was really exciting. And it was really helpful, like to have this guidance. So this was my best move actually, because I didn't lose hardly anything.
Yeah, I think this is also something that a lot of people are not looking at, right? Like especially during times like we had in the past 6 months, capital preservation is like the most important thing. Just to stay alive, so when the market turns again, that you have the funds available to play it with as much leverage as you have, right? In terms of like capital available, leverage in terms of 10x. But yeah, this is like 100% like a very, very important win, and one that is often overlooked if you haven't experienced it for yourself. It's always like it feels like the wrong move to get out of the market at first, but when you then experience like the first crash for yourself and you are in cash, it's one of the best feelings.
I was so relieved, honestly. I was so relieved.
Got it. Now, you already touched on your daily routine and how it changed, and also the stress level. Maybe elaborate a bit on like your daily routine, how it changed through Crypto Gameplan specifically.
As I said, I didn't really have a routine before. Of course, I looked at TradingView, looked at charts, and just did some technical analysis and see, okay, how is my coin doing? How far is it away from my price targets? And that was all. So sometimes like watch then content and try to find coins. Not on a regular basis, but I did fundamental analysis on coins, but that was it. And now, as I said, I have a complete routine. It takes like maybe 15 to 30 minutes. And I look at like the complete market situation. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And I have so much more structure. I have less stress because I know where I'm going. I know what to do. I know, okay, even if the market turns around again, I just get out of my position because I know when to sell. So it's just far more easy and relaxed.
Yeah, 15 to 30 minutes. That's crazy. That is like when you compare that to like when I compare it to my old days, I was like sitting in front of the computer for 6 hours, like just to find like that bit of alpha or to understand like what I should do. So this
Yeah,
is crazy. I mean, you're also self-employed, so 15 to 30 minutes definitely fits into
yeah, of
your
course, yeah. Yeah.
schedule as well. Okay, we got it. Now I will skip the next question. Let's go directly to who would you recommend CGP to and who should probably stay away?
You have to be willing to put in the work, consistent work. It doesn't have to be hours for every day, but like just stay consistent. Even if you just watch the daily game plan and do maybe some work on your task. As I said, I'm self-employed, so I don't have loads of time, but I really stick to my tasks and stick to my work. So you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be a team player. You have to be willing to learn and to take criticism. I absolutely love it because you and Jack, you are so honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing something terrible or it's just pure rubbish what you're doing, you just say it and you give advice. Also, I like the attitude that you shouldn't ask stupid questions. So if you're lazy and you just think, oh, it's an easy way, I just follow and do nothing. That's not the type you're looking for. It's just you put in the work first, and if you then have questions, intelligent questions, you ask the community or you ask you or Jack. And it just, if you want to grow in this community, you want to grow with you and Jack and just become better professional investors. Yeah.
All right, got it. Yeah, it's not easy. A
Yeah.
lot of people think it's easy, but it isn't.
Yeah.
All right, got it. Now, if someone is watching this right now and is on the fence about joining, what is like the one thing they need to know?
As I said, I think it's the best experience I ever had. So it's the best course. It's like so high class. It's another level to everything else I experienced. So if you're serious about your investment journey, you want to become a better investor, make maximum gains, and like not only rely on other people, but learn how to do it yourself and also like for the future. I mean, it could be that maybe you don't want to do it in a couple of years and then you're like left alone, but you teach us to do it on our own so that we become better investors like you are. Yeah. So if you want to do that, it's the right decision.
Easy call. All right,
Yep.
got it. Now to finish this off, is there like anything else you would like to share about your experience that we haven't covered yet?
Actually, I actually said everything. Yeah. So I'm so grateful. I learned such a lot, and just from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you for taking our information seriously. This is also not guaranteed. So I'm looking forward to continue working with you, Tobias. Okay, thank you very much. I would say I see you in the chats or in the next investment call. Until then,
Yeah.
have a good one.
See you.
Bye.
Yeah, you do. Bye bye.